In Virginia, where I practice family law, adultery is a crime. It's a misdemeanor offense and it's rarely prosecuted, but it's still a crime. It is also grounds for divorce. So there can be both civil and criminal penalties for the person committing adultery. And I kind of can't believe sometimes that I need to define this, but I'm going to define adultery anyway. Adultery is when a married person voluntarily has sex with a person who is not his spouse. So we're not talking about the marital status of the person that he chooses to cheat with. We're talking about the marital status of the person committing adultery. So if you are married and you sleep with someone who you are not married to voluntarily, again, we're not talking about a rape situation. We're talking about willing sex between consenting adults. It's adultery. It's also grounds for divorce in Virginia. Now, I know a lot of states have kind of moved to a more egalitarian, no-fault model. We also have no-fault divorce in Virginia, but we have fault divorce too. Adultery is one of the fault-based grounds for divorce. And we include all sorts of different things in that kind of category of sexual-based offenses. Adultery, sodomy, and buggery. So oral, anal, vaginal sex, I'm sorry to be graphic, and even, I'm sorry to say, bestiality is included in that heading under adultery. And one of the big things that you should know if you live in Virginia or if you live in a state that criminalizes or has fault-based grounds for adultery and you have a case where adultery has taken place, in Virginia it is an absolute bar to spousal support. It also qualifies you for technically an immediate divorce, though usually these divorces aren't immediate. So you should really look into the grounds in your state and exactly what's existing there to determine exactly what your rights are and what it's going to look like moving your case forward. So just some things to be aware of.